Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to go over how to acquire Sanguine Rose. Sanguine Rose is a conjuration staff that allows you to summon a Dremora caitiff. This Dremora caitiff lasts for about 60 seconds and it will fight you, or pardon me, fight with you against any enemies that you so come across. Now, this only lasts for 60 seconds, like I said, but is a fantastic weapon for a caster. They have Daedric armor, Daedric greatsword. The greatsword does fire damage. And honestly, it looks really cool. Like, this is a very unique weapon and a Daedric artifact that's really fun and really useful. What you'll want to do is you'll want to find Sanguine.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Sure, why not? You don't stand a chance anyway.
We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
All right.
I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
Honestly, this guy gives up so fast. It's ridiculous. Your turn. Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down.
He'll take his
Another
second
For
one.
me. And how about you?
Second drink, easy
So
enough.
says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things.
Like I said, he gives up
Tell you
so
what,
fast.
One more and you win the contest.
No
Wow,
problem.
You've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so...
You're scary, lady. And you pass out.
That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
Yeah, there are multiple different options here, but I'm just gonna go with
Of
where am I?
course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which
Nonsense.
means
I
you
would
don't
never
remember
do
losing
such a
your
thing.
temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
I'm sorry, I don't even remember how I got here.
Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out, but I'm so busy cleaning up the mess.
Alright, so this quest line you can
Now,
easily
if you were to
progress
tidy
through,
up and
like,
perhaps
no problem,
apologize
as long as you
afterwards,
have money.
I might be able to help you.
And that's actually what we're gonna do today.
Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess. Well, we can always use contributions. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Alright. Otherwise, you can go around and pick up the messes that you made, which there's, you know, some wine on the floor, a giant's toe, which I'm actually going to pick up. Just because giant's toe is a rare ingredient that's rather hard to find. And with that, we're going to go ahead and head to
sorry,
Rorikstead. So now we've finally arrived at Rorikstead. And the first thing, as you can see, our objective marker is going here, but we want to go ahead and discover the location. That way we can have fast travel back here if we should so need. We'll walk right into this dude's field.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
Pardon?
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And
No.
don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
I don't really feel like fighting a giant, so here, how about I just pay you the
Fine,
gold?
but I'll still be missing my Gleda. Doubt I'll ever have a prize-winning goat again. Most of what you said was gibberish, but you left a note. The only bit I could read was after repaying Isolde in Whiterun.
Now then, we're here to talk to Isolde. Now, Isolde also has this slight quest line where if you bring her a mammoth tusk, she will give you some speech tips.
Can't wait to kill another.
You can find a mammoth tusk in Whiterun's Dragon's Reach,
So,
should
you're
you so
finally
choose.
back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Okay, how much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love. But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
Do you know what I
You
did
went
with
right
it?
out to give it to your fiancé. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Just a little thing here. If you go to Witchmist Grove in order to get the ring back because you don't have the gold or whatever, your fiance is a hag raven. For those of you who don't know what a hag raven is, look it up. They're some of the most disgusting creatures I've ever seen. So, I have a bunch of gold. So once again, like I said, we're going to pay our way through this whole quest line.
Then. I know you couldn't have forgotten about your fiance. You spoke of her so glowingly.
Now Morven Scar, I believe is what it was called, is over here. So we're actually going to get a real quick fast travel to Whiterun Stables and travel to Windhelm. Alright, so we're here. We're going to go ahead and quick save. So if we die, we have a reload point. Now there is a booby trap here, so be forewarned. Get the pressure plate there. Oh, bone wolves. You can actually get these as pets in Stallroom. Are you serious? Okay, so apparently we're just not allowed to have followers. Take her house. I recently killed Fendel as well. So that's why I'm a little bit salty that she died. I really need to get an immortal follower. Just because the followers I currently have are so weak. They die almost instantly. And it's just frustrating, as you can imagine. Like, how do you die after one fireball? Now, we're not going to go like super in-depth into exploring this location. There's a few reasons why. One is you're actually going to get transported to like another dimension later on in this quest line, and so you're not going to be able to loot everything anyway. You'll also come back here at a later quest line. Well, I guess not a guaranteed, but you're likely to come back here at a later quest line.
They drink all day and night. What life?
Cherum's heart. We'll go ahead and take that. I really wish the empty wine bottles didn't look the exact same as the Alto wine bottles, because I think that they're not empty, and then I go to pick them up only to find them empty, and now I have extra items that I don't want to carry. Alright, so there's going to be quite a few mages here. If you're a sneak, that would be ideal. Oh, that's bull crap. Go ahead and activate my ability here. Now, we definitely need to work on some restoration here. It helps if you actually hit, right? That was awful. Now there is a portal up there, so you're definitely going to want to collect anything you can. There are some chests and lockbox down here, but because of that portal, you're instantly going to be transported. So you want to stay away from it as best you can until you've looted what you can find. The downside about this quest line is that as soon as you get close enough... Okay, so we found a Meridian's Beacon, which will set off a quest line for us. So go ahead and take that. Meridia's beacon, she will have you take it to her shrine, in which case this is how you get the Dawnstar sword, which is extremely useful against undead. You'll have to clear out her shrine, and once you do, you'll get Dawnstar. It's actually a really fun quest line. I really enjoy it.
Hand touches the beacon.
I'm gonna listen to her for a minute.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Doesn't give you a whole lot of options, obviously.
Return my beacon to Mount Kill.
Apologize for the kitty cat. He has not gotten very much attention today,
I
and
will
he is not
make
happy
you
about
the
it.
instrument of my cleansing light.
The downside with this is, as you can see, even at the very lowest, as soon as I get too close, oh, yep, I get transported into Misty Grove. Just follow along the path. There's no enemies here that you need to be worried about. I believe you have to be level 15 before this quest will actually show up. I'm not 100%. But you'll come back and talk to Sam.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
Well, it was certainly quite a trip. It's even longer if you don't have a bunch of money.
Remember your first trip here? You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff. Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
Oh, so, yeah, he's a Daedra.
What are you staring at?
That was rather rude.
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks.
Honestly, for being a
This may have
Daedric Lord,
begun
he's
as a
actually
minor
really
amusement,
basic. He
but
looks
it
like
wasn't
almost
long
every
before
other
I
Daedra.
realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not quite holy staff.
Thanks, I
My
guess.
pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
And
Welcome.
there you go.
Let me know
Now
if
you're
you want
back in
any.
Whiterun.
Think I got
As
a
if
clean
you
map
never
around
left.
here somewhere.
And that is the quest line for the Sanguine Rose. Now, if you don't know what that does, we'll go ahead and show you. Sanguine Rose summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. Now, anybody who doesn't know what a Dremora is, they look just like Sanguine did, except they have great swords that deal fire damage. Very, very useful for those caster types like myself, who aren't very good when it comes to close quarters, or if you run out of magic. You've got a Dremora Caitiff that will now attack and defend. But with that, that is the entire quest line for collecting Sanguine Rose. If you have money. If you don't have the money necessary, you'll have to go through and accomplish the tasks that they ask of you. One is to pick up all the items around the temple, the other is to retrieve the goat from a giant, the other is to go to Witchmist Grove, which is right here, I believe, and you'll have to defeat the Hagraven, grab the ring, and return. Now, as for the giant camp, I don't think it's actually listed here. So you'll have to just follow the quest marker to get it done. But all in total, you really only need, like, what was it, 3,100 gold in order to fully accomplish this quest, which if you look at my video on the getting money quickly, chests to loot, all that kind of stuff, you'll have that really easily. So with that, we'll conclude the end of the walkthrough for Sanguine Rose. If you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful at all, please be sure to drop a like. And if you want to be notified anytime that I make a new video, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification or the bell icon next to it to get updated every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys.